Alright, man, we back up in here, man, from my couch to your house. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, listen, man, we gonna get straight into this work, no bullshit, no nothing. This show is always brought to you by TS Clothing Company, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Nuclear bombs. First of all, it's Super Bowl week. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the Chiefs and the Eagles. Hopefully we get a great game and it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? You know exactly what I'm saying. Hopefully the striped shirts don't determine the game. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully it ain't no blowout. I want to see the Eagles win. I ain't even gonna cap. I want to see Saquon win the Super Bowl MVP. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't no Eagles fan by far. It's 49ers for life over here. But let's get right into the proceedings this evening. You already know what it is now. This show ain't really gonna premiere till in the morning, but anyway, man, you know what we talking about, man. We talking about Luka Doncic to the Lakers, Anthony Davis to the Mavericks. Man, I'm laying down last night about to close my eyes. I scroll, I see Shams tweet. So I go into the tweet so I could read the comments. Cause I'm like, man, this gotta be the most cap shit I done ever read on the internet in my life. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So then I see like, oh, they saying, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody in the comments like, man, he must have got hacked. Oh, this is a terrible hack job and this and that and the third. But then I go back out and I see he tweeted again, nah, this real in real life, in real time. It's happening. It's done happened. Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. And you know it's a lot of other moving parts which I don't care nothing about none of them moving parts. It's Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. Now, from what I understand, the Mavericks approached the Lakers to make this deal. And so I'ma just run my spiel. I don't care what nobody else say and I don't care how nobody else feel. I do think it's a great trade for the Lakers in the future, and it's a great trade for the Dallas Mavericks right now, today. The Mavericks, they done beat Oklahoma City 3 times already this season. Uh, of course, they represented the West in the NBA Finals last season. They now they pose a real threat to hoisting the NBA championship trophy this season because they now have the size to really dominate. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Davis gonna get to play power forward. That's number one. And you already know what type of defensive player he is, what type of presence he brings, and so that's gonna make Dallas front court, they about to be like that. You already know uh what Kyrie coming with as far as a shot creator and a finisher and all of that, and a closer. They got that, you know what I'm saying? And but to me, this is big for Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is he about to get even more open looks than we might have ever seen him get in his whole career. So on that end, it's a great look for Dallas as a move to really like make a push at this thing and see if they can't make it back to the finals and win. Uh, for the Lakers, it's like unless they gonna make another deal, it's basically waving the white flag on the season. They gonna be box office, they gonna be must see TV and all this and all of that, but they just don't got the horses, man. I don't see where they could get the rebounding, the rim protection, or nothing like that to make a run and be competitive in the West. That's just what it is to me. And then the message. Okay, so here's the message. This is what I've been contemplating about all day as far as why this trade happened, because they say the Mavericks went and approached the Lakers like, hey, do y'all want to trade for this guy? Well, I read that Luka this summer was going to be eligible for the Supermax, $345 million. And to me, Dallas didn't want to pay him that money. And they didn't think that he was of the ilk to be paid that type of money. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm not mistaken, it was going to be 5 years, $345 million, which is like $69 million a season, which is like, you know, that's upwards like $800,000 a game. You know what I'm saying? For a guy that, you know, he might not play 69 games in the season. So you talking about a guy who might end up making $1 million or better a game. You know what I'm saying? That's absurd. So here go the public service announcement to NBA players. Your talent is not enough. Your potential is not enough no more. Yeah, y'all getting paid baseball money. It's real. It's really out there for you to get. But a lot of y'all better become Michael Jordan. A lot of y'all better become Kobe Bryant. A lot of y'all better get y'all act together, or y'all about to be getting shipped all around. Y'all about to become journeymen, because this is the executive saying, hold up, we in the power seat at all times. This is owner saying, bruh, I'm not opening my checkbook to you because you talented. I'm not paying you because you could be great. I'll pay you if you giving it to me. You know what I'm saying? If you Allen Iverson and you playing through your injuries, you know what I'm saying? And you giving it to me every night on the court. You know what I'm saying? You giving it everything that you got. You understand what I'm saying? Shouts out to LeBron. I ain't never been a LeBron guy, but that's one thing that you could say about him is he's always in shape. He's always ready to go. He's super durable. He deserved every penny that the NBA done paid him and then some. When Steph got in the league, he was injury prone at first, but ever since he got his issues together with his ankles, he coming with it. He bringing it. You know, and I think that, hey, if NBA players, if this didn't wake up NBA players, they better wake up fast, because you about to see a lot more of this. You about to see a lot more of this. Young guys, you haven't won nothing. You know what I'm saying? You do all of this money. Well, they could hurry up and trade you, and now Luka, he's still due for extension, but he can't sign a Supermax now. Now he gonna have to sign a deal for basically $100 million less. Maybe $150 million less. You know what I'm saying? Maybe $125, $130 million less that he gonna be making. He gonna be making like 24 to 26 million less dollars a year than he would have been making if he was in shape and on top of his game and ready to play 82 games every season, because that's what this is basically boiling down to. The NBA season is 82 games. Y'all have better technology, better sports medicine, better training, better nutrition, better amenities like your travel. It's all chartered flights. Your hotel stays is all 5 stars. Your catering, your eating, everything is better than it used to be back in the day, where players was fighting tooth and nail trying to play as much as they possibly could. And y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all all prima donnaed out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all play as little as y'all possibly can. if y'all on a team that y'all know gonna make the playoffs, all y'all try to do is be ready for the playoffs. But let me tell you something. You're not ready for the playoffs unless you've been playing all season. Because playoff basketball is a whole different animal. You know what I'm saying? That's like you missing the whole NFL season and then you try to come and play the last couple games and then play in the playoffs. Bro, you ain't ready for the playoffs. What is you talking about? That's not how it works, bro. This you going up against professionals. People they in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? They've been working on their execution all season. You know what I'm saying? And now it's time to play championship basketball. They trying to drive towards the title. You not coming, bro. I don't see. And this where you go through the history of basketball and you start pointing fingers. I'm gonna go ahead and point the finger at Shaquille O'Neal on this. You know what I'm saying? Cause Shaq was the first player that I saw. You know what I'm saying? Like play himself into shape. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'll be ready when the playoffs get here and da 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 da. But Shaq could do that. Shaq weighed 325 pounds. He's something that ain't never been in the NBA. Nobody could guard him. You not that. You know what I'm saying? Your game is based on skill set and you know what I'm saying? Being able to make shots, contested shots, to create shots off the dribble and this and that and the third. You not Shaquille O'Neal. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be ready. You got to be ready when the season starts. Not as the season go along. You got to be ready when it start. When training camp start. Y'all got to take this as a wake-up call. Because if you don't, y'all about to start hemorrhaging money. A lot of y'all guys who you in line to get that money, you're not going to get that money. This play was just a message to all the rest of the executives and owners in the NBA from the Dallas Mavericks. Hey, you don't got to pay that dude. Trade him. Get equal value. You know what I'm saying? From somebody who really want to get something done. You understand what I'm saying? Because LA wasn't accommodating Anthony Davis every year since he been there. Anthony Davis, except for that first year in 2020 when they the COVID year when they won the championship in the bubble. Every year ever since then they've been having Anthony Davis playing center. They got rid of Dwight Howard. They got rid of JaVale McGee. They bought JaVale McGee back like right before the playoffs the next year or something like that. But just like I said, that's not how you win. You can't try to crazy glue some shit together at the last minute and think that that's going to win you the championship. Nah. This is a team sport. Camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? It's a key cog into winning. You know what I'm saying? Teams with the best chemistry. That's who be winning. You know what I'm saying? And when your star player, just like Joel Embiid, all these years Philadelphia been thinking, oh, it's about to be our time. We ready. Da 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 da. They not ready. Because they star player won't get all the way ready. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that how good you is, you resting on your laurels. But when you playing to win the championship, you playing to win the championship. That means you playing championship basketball. It's a level above playoff basketball. It's called championship level basketball. You know why LeBron 4-6 in the NBA Finals? Because when it gets to championship basketball playing, he just, you see the record, it's 4-7 or 4-6. He just mediocre at that level. You know what I'm saying? He a great player. Regular season, he the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? In the playoffs, he one of the greatest of all time. But at the championship level, it's plenty of people that's been better than LeBron. You see what I'm saying? Including on the teams that he played in the finals. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to understand that when you playing championship level basketball, you playing against a championship level team. It ain't just a couple of dudes that's good and this and that and the third, da 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 da. Nah. The first year when LeBron was in Miami and they played the Spurs, Danny Green was finna be in contention to win the Finals MVP that year. Danny Green. He was hitting more three-pointers. He broke Ray Allen's record for threes in that series. They just ended up losing at the end on the Ray Allen because of Ray Allen. You know what I'm saying? For the Heat. But Ray Allen had set that record in the 2010 finals when the Celtics lost in 7 games to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that was a big trade. That really changed the game. That changed the landscape of the NBA. The Lakers gonna be able to be competitive and be box office going forward. You know what I'm saying? For probably the next 10, maybe 15 years off of this trade. But the Mavericks might have something to say about who hoists that Larry O'Brien trophy this year. You know, man, that's a big move. It's a big move. It's a splash play, and I like it for the NBA because you know the NFL encroached on Christmas Day. You know, NFL been encroaching on their thing with Christmas Day, and now they encroaching on Super Bowl week against the NFL with this blockbuster trade. So I like it. You know what I'm saying? Put your foot down. Make it really about competition again, because that's what made the NBA great, is that they had great players who was great competitors, and they was trying to figure out a way to win. First it was Bird and Magic, they going at it trying to figure out how to be greater than one another, and then Isaiah like, nah, I'm trying to win this thing. I'm trying to submit my legacy. You know what I'm saying? And then Jordan like, nah, I gotta submit my legacy of greatness. You know what I'm saying? And that rose the whole NBA up. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, it's been all this teaming up, and you know, power to the players. You want the players to be powerful, but mostly I want players. I don't want players trying to be GMs. I want players trying to be great players. I want players trying to beat other great players, because that's what makes you great. Not teaming up with other great players and dominating a bunch of teams that don't get the assets that your team got. Nah, I'm taking me and my guys, and we gonna beat you and your guys. That's what it's about. That's what make Jordan so great, is that he went to the team that drafted him early, that had the third pick. They put the pieces around him, and he turned them into 3-time champions. Go look at them rosters from 91 to 93. The second three-peat team was a great team. They was talented. But they signed, Ron Harper had been hurt. Steve Kerr had been hurt. Tony Kukoc was a steal. Nobody knew about international players like that yet. And Dennis Rodman was on his way out of the league. You know what I'm saying? So they was able to put together that nucleus with Pippen, Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And of course, they the greatest team of all time. But the first three-peat team from 91 to 93, That wasn't no super talented team. Don't let these people lie to you like that. Do not let these people lie to you like that, man. Michael Jordan used to be like Randall Cunningham, like Michael Vick out there. He having to do everything out there. We'd be like, oh, this is when I used to live with my grandma back in the day. We'd be like, oh, what's the score? It'd be like 89-95, Chicago winning. Oh, how much Jordan got? 90? You know what I'm saying? Because you know he got to score all the points because they suck. That was a running joke in our house. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Michael Jordan got to score all the points because that team wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? They was not like that. It was Pippen and Jordan, and Pippen had just got like that. You know what I'm saying? And hey, Jordan had been hungry since '88. You know what I'm saying? Like, just Detroit was like, hey, nah, buddy, it's our time to shine. So hopefully, the NBA can galvanize that type of competitiveness back out of these guys, and you know we can get that exciting, that in your face type basketball the way that it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this the most exciting thing that's done happened in the NBA in a minute, man. So I'm interested to see how it play out, and I I'm looking to see how these Mavericks play because they got a great coach, Jason Kidd, great coach. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie, great point guard, great closer. You know what I'm saying? And now they got a real defensive anchor. You know what I'm saying? A go-to guy who they could go to in the post and create open shots. They got two guys who could create double teams, man. Hey, I like the move. When I first saw it, I said, why would they do that? But then I've been thinking about it like, nah, Anthony Davis a difference maker on the defensive end. As long as he could stay healthy, it's a great move. It's a great move. It's a great move for the Lakers as well, like I said, because Luka he gonna sell out the crypto for years and years and years and years to come. He gonna be box office. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be putting up all kind of numbers, craziness. Probably win MVP a couple times. You know, and if they could make the right moves, make the right draft picks or whatever, they they could be in contention in the year 3-2. You know what I'm saying? But man, that's my show for the night, man. You know what I'm saying? This from my couch to your house. I'm David Silver. I'm up. And I'm out.